Hey guys, I'm saying hi. Yeah, it's a good question. Rush hour traffic and they're parked in it. They can't even pull over to the side of the road.
Yeah,
they just have to
on us creating
walk. Yeah, we can't do that, but they can. And that's car 4478 with that officer right there blocking the road for somebody on the sidewalk. Yeah, I think that he is homeless. He looks a little inebriated, maybe.
Potentially, I'm gonna hop around the other side.
Okay. He might be inebriated. How you doing, Blivitz? How you doing, Jane? Bill of Rights, how you doing? Hey, Brian. What law is he breaking besides the law of physics? I don't know. Of course, I don't know that he's breaking those laws either, but he is banging pretty good. He's still sitting up. Looks a little inebriated. So usually when you're that inebriated, you're laying flat down. All the snow is gone? No, there's snow. There's just some snow right over there. Right there. There's still snow around. The bigger piles of it. How you doing, Blue Eyes? The guy with the gloves on? Man. And that's even out in the sun out that side. I haven't looked over here to see up against, actually the north sides of the buildings would have it. I don't see any very much snow out here at the moment. Most of it's melted. So that's a good thing, I guess. Toss a snowball at the cops. This guy keeps going over to Eric. Oh, they'll search him in a bit. When the ambulance gets here to pick him up, I'm sure they called one. They'll take him to the drunk tank, and they'll search him then. You know how they do that. What building is this? I'm not sure. I am not sure. It is ANTHE Anthem. Yeah, Anthem Blue Cross. Eric is buffering. Okay. It is the Anthem Blue Cross building here. Good call on that. Eric's always buffering. It wouldn't be an Eric stream without it buffering. Right? Don't know why he buffers that much, but he does. But we're just finishing up there with our lunch and coming up Broadway here, and we run across this. So we pulled over to record it. Look at here, Eric. Nobody sent me any stilettos. I don't know if that's a hint or not. I can't hear the rest of it. So I don't know if he wants stilettos, guys. Maybe he doesn't. Probably 11 wide. He's given his shoe size, so maybe he does want stilettos. I don't know.
Yes, that's correct, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, you bet.
They'd be messing with me too. Yeah, and 11 wide is what he wears. So I think he wants stilettos. I think that was a hint. So if you didn't catch it, on his live stream there, if he was buffering. Janet's in? Alright. Same size as Fred Flintstone. Okay.
No, definitely not.
This ain't defend.
No, that's help. We're here to help you.
How you doing, Chili Potato? Yeah, I'm sure he'd be fine sitting there all by himself. How you doing, Freedom to Film? How you doing? I didn't see who that was. Easy to see audits. How you doing? Eggy, how you doing? Court was in and out, of course. I finally made my plea of not guilty. No, I didn't get arrested. Guys. That's from the park curfew ticket one. So I finally entered a plea of not guilty after I finally got to see the discovery and finally got to talk to my lawyer. So we heard their plea bargain, and it wasn't a bargain. So I have a future court date. So I didn't accept their plea bargain because it definitely wasn't a bargain. You know? And we all know how that goes. So I don't know why they keep insisting on calling it a bargain. Yeah, it wasn't a bargain. It's like one of them going out of business sales from a store that never goes out of business, right? Yeah, garbage hit bargain prices. Oh no, I did not plea. It's set for trial in January, I think it was. January 23rd, if I remember right. So I'm going to talk to my lawyer again about filing a motion to dismiss based on, a few things. No, still didn't sign anything. And I wasn't the one that entered the plea, by the way. It was my lawyer.
So you said let him see. What? No, they're free. Yeah, that's why I'm man.
So my lawyer said, we're entering a plea of not guilty. And I'm like, I just stood there silently. Well, not that silent, but enough. Well, they're checking to see if this guy's okay. How you doing, Jeffrey? He could be ill. He could be drunk. I'm not sure. Not sure. But they're checking on this guy to make sure he's okay. Then you got your cover officer blocking a lane of traffic at rush hour traffic. This officer could pull her car over and let traffic by since everything's on the sidewalk, but I guess she doesn't choose to do that. They're here to help. Yeah, they're from the government and they're here to help. Those are the words that you just make you want to run, doesn't it? And she's ignoring me about the moving the car. She feels it's appropriate to block the traffic. Don't know why, but she does. Well, Jeffrey pressed. We'll have to fix that later. No, they haven't said anything to me. They've been talking to Eric, but not me. Yeah, that's a good question. And now we have the ambulance here. So now they're gonna take him in. It's time for him to go in, it looks like. They're gonna take him to detox.
How you doing, guys? Good, how are you?
How you doing, Lee Watch Audits? Hey, is your supermod on?
Yeah.
Have them check and see who blocked Jeffrey Prest off of your channel.
Would you go in and unblock Jeffrey Prest, please?
And find out who blocked him. And
find that out directly.
yeah, it says it in the live streams.
How many cops
So,
for one detox, huh?
that ambulance doesn't look like an ambulance, does it? It looks more like a paddy wagon than an ambulance. I mean, you got this little broom. Does it even have a seat in there? Let me see if it has a seat. Or if they make them sit on the floor. I don't see a seat in there. Looks like they have to sit on the floor, and of course there is no seat belts in the back there to keep them safe. I don't think it's padded either.
So watch your step, it looks like vomit there.
Right behind your foot. Almost looks like a Russian tattoo. What do you guys think of that star on his elbow there? This man, Russian hitman. You guys see that? Chinese mafia. I don't think that's Russian though. The Russians use the stars, don't they? But yeah, it doesn't look very comfortable inside that thing.
Yeah, I don't think
Looks
it was designed for comfort.
It looks like it's more like a miniature holding cell than anything else.
I think it was more designed for cleanability.
So the emergency service patrol is more like a paddy wagon than anything else. No seat belts, no seats. Probably not even padding. So
Doesn't look like padding.
yeah, it doesn't look like it's padded at all. So they'll toss them in there, lock them in there, and
Yeah, they don't have too far to go. But like, isn't Denver Health just right down the street over here?
yeah, it's right over there. But is that where they take them? I don't know if that's where they take them.
I'm not sure.
Where do they take them for detox, officer? Where do they take them for detox?
1155 Cherokee.
1155 Cherokee? Okay, that's not that far away.
Yeah.
So That's only about 5 blocks or so, is it? Yeah. So yeah, I didn't think they took him to Denver Health.
You don't see Jeffrey? Hi there, we're still out. See you guys.
So this involved 2 more patrol cars for 1 man that had to be put into the emergency service patrol. So this involved 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 officers with 4 cars.
This had more to do with the cameras than it did
Well,
to do with the
yes,
intoxicated
of
individual.
course. There is no way they're going to have these extra patrol cars here for somebody that's drunk on the sidewalk.
Apparently, he's the one that initiated the call.
He wasn't feeling too well?
Apparently.
Oh, maybe he isn't drunk.
That's what somebody, I think old woman said, that he could be in a diabetic coma. It could have the water. Initially, I thought maybe he had wet himself, but actually, I think that he spilled his water bottle. The
Could
cap
be.
was up on the thing, and the water bottle is rolled out into the sidewalk.
That could be, yeah. So, anyways, everybody wants to be a star. Yeah.
Simmer down, have patience.
Oh, we got a light.
Don't such a rush.
All right, guys. We'll be, in fact, we'll stay live for a little while. That's all right. We'll see some more. We'll see some more along the way as we go along. That's why I came back up Broadway, by the way, instead of going across 6th. The only downside is I had to pay for parking just to film.
I waited till the door is unlocked.
It's unlocked. Door's unlocked. Has been. Alright, let's get you up on the dash. You guys get the front row high chair seat. You're all secure, your seatbelt's on. So you guys are secure and good.
It's actually a group of officers that used to be on the 16th Street Mall before Guzman, the Guzman era. And
Before Guzman took it over?
yeah,
Kicked them all off?
the guy that showed up with all the tattoos, I believe his name is Harmon.
Yeah, he almost looks like Russian mafia with that star tattoo.
Yeah, he's Marine, I believe.
Oh,
He's never been particularly out of whack with me.
yeah. So, Eric's what? Wearing a cop blue shirt.
I am wearing blue today.
He was trying to blend.
Right.
You know, like a gecko? That's what it was. We were at the courthouse today, so he was trying to blend, guys. That's what that is about today.
Blend with my blinking marquee. Oh, do you have a standard USB port?
Huh?
Charger? Do you have a standard USB charger? Micro?
The
Yeah.
micro USB. Yeah, it's on the other cord. They're all tangled down there though. It's there. It's the other 10-footer. We might get a little bit of buffering, guys, coming through here. Just follow this cord right here. This cord. Follow that cord. Just keep pulling it up. It'll untangle, I'm sure. That's the one, though. Yep.
Still looking.
Yeah, it's a 10-footer.
Oh, yay.
Of course you're still looking. Oh, your sign thing
Yeah, I died.
died. You need to charge it. Alright. Won't take long to charge it all day. We'll find out.
Charge is pretty slow. Any auto news? Oh, yeah. I talked with Otto this afternoon.
Yeah,
The,
Jeffrey Press, we already told somebody to unblock you.
Yeah, we're trying to look into that.
So it's being looked into.
So he's pretty much trying to stay a mushroom and not go out in public. So he's
But he doesn't want to be fed bullshit, so
right. Yeah, they've already given.
maybe a hermit.
Yeah, so he's got a couple hearings down there in Texas in the next week or so here
Yeah.
that he's gonna stay down there for.
So
And he's got a
gonna go
lot of
around-
work that he needs to get done. So
he's gonna go around in costume so they don't recognize him. He's gonna dress as a pig, right?
oh, he is.
Maybe.
Oh,
Could be. Maybe a gorilla.
oh that's I don't think I
don't
could
know.
bring myself to do it.
Well, try to blend in down there. So
No, he got blocked some time ago, so he would be in the blocked list in the community page. It wasn't on this stream.
but yeah, we're going all the way up to Colfax before we turn, just so we can catch any action along the way.
You never know.
That's
You just
right.
never fucking know.
That's right.
But yeah, Otto has a lot of work that he needs to get done, and so while he's down there in Texas, he's going to do some of that background work. The judge said on the record yesterday that he needed to be very careful because they were very clearly out to get him.
Oh yes, we
So,
knew that.
when
like
a
we saw him-
judge will
saw him at
state
a
they're
gas
obviously
station.
out to get you, then that's pretty
I see
strong.
I see lights up there, but I don't know what it is.
I do too.
But this is where I want to turn. I don't want to go that way really.
Is it just one vehicle?
I can't tell.
I can't tell from here either.
I see, this shifting stuff, but I can't tell if it's. I think it's just one. I'm almost betting that that's a traffic accident one though, out in the street like that. We want to pass that one up?
Yeah, I'm tired.
Yeah. We'll see a better one, I'm sure.
I've been working like a dog. There's so much work that has to get done, and I'm just like the only person that can do a lot of this work.
Oh yeah.
And if I get stuck in jail, it just won't get done. And not effectively anyway.
Yeah.
So I figure I can sleep in jail. Just keep working.
Well, you can sleep in the grave. As long as they don't put you there.
Yeah. Yeah, Otto's got an interesting situation down there. I'm so thankful that he finally got to see a good judge.
Yeah.
So thankful.
One that finally knows what the law means and what it stands for.
So, he got that ticket in Rockwall the other day.
Yeah.
The very next day, they had body camera footage from that incident that they entered into the record for the hearing yesterday.
Yeah.
And they had the officer testify. Now, I thought that they were having those officers come in and talk about, the underlying facts for the disturbing the peace allegation.
Oh yeah. but
New
that
commission
ain't it.
commission of a new crime is potentially grounds for bond revocation.
Yeah.
But that's not at all what they were
wanted-
bringing him in there. They were
wanted
bringing
to
him in
bring
there.
a new case and try him right there on the spot.
Yeah, so what they had the officer testify to, what they showed body camera footage for, was when Otto got down on the ground on his hands and knees and started crawling towards them, begging them to let him lick their boots. They said that created an officer safety issue. An officer safety issue for crawling on your hands and knees.
Yeah. I don't know. He just didn't grovel right or what. I'm not sure what the issue was.
I would have let him off on the ticket if he'd have groveled at me like that.
Yeah.
He
He didn't grovel right, apparently.
apparently. We're going to have
all of a sudden
to
that's
go to a groveling school.
All of a
apparently.
sudden, that's an officer safety issue.
Everything
It's
is
like-
officer safety to them. Those fuckers are so goddamn scared of everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
If I was that afraid of life, I'd check out, ladies and gentlemen.
It's amazing that more of them don't have heart attacks as afraid as they make themselves out to be.
Right.
That everything's about all about officer safety. I mean, look at the bolo they put out on me.
I know.
That was over officer safety.
I think that bolo was largely predicated by some phone calls. I'm just saying.
I don't know
partly
about
predicated.
that. I haven't heard any of these phone calls, so I don't know.
Well, for some reason, Google decided to fuck up all the call recording capabilities, and I haven't been able to record my calls lately.
Why is my Jeep squealing like this?
Yeah, that's a good question. It is you, isn't it?
Yes. Something in the wheel area, sounds like. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Alright.
Hey, Nick Williams.
If you don't answer
Soccer
questions,
mom by of sorts. I'm surprised the cops aren't shooting each other in the locker room. They're so chicken shit of everything. That's true. That's very true.
Well, that's, part of the reason why I put out my bolo was, so that they can get their pacifiers and everything, because obviously they need them.
I think we should deliver some pacifiers to the
and
Federal
diapers.
Heights police.
Oh, yeah, and diapers and the whole works. Especially the butthurt cream. Man, that cop was so mad. He didn't want to answer no questions. He just got in his car.
Watch. That was so funny.
He got in his car and left there as fast as he could. But then he sent the other guy back to get my license plate number.
Because he was too fucking chicken shit to go get it himself, that fucker.
No, he was too mad.
Right.
That man has a temper. He's a danger to the people in Federal Heights.
All of the police officers in Federal Heights are a danger to the people in Federal Heights.
Oh, that's true. I mean, look at one of my subscribers said that, he put that...
Amish drywall got blocked on my channel? How's that possible?
He put that complaint out on Officer Hess in Federal Heights, and
he got taken down at gunpoint.
A month later, taken out of his car at gunpoint by that officer. It's like, for what reason? Who knows?
Would you complain about that officer again if that happened to you?
You'd be scared shitless.
Fuck right I would.
Be afraid he'd put a bullet into you the next time he saw you. So
I'd stand in front of the school with his picture with his head being blown off.
He probably, delivered his intimidation message.
Hey,
matter of fact, isn't that a federal crime to be an intimidation of a witness or a victim? At that point, that man committed a felony by doing that?
I think so.
Because I'm sure it was all retaliation.
Good luck getting him charged.
Oh yeah, they won't charge you
William
for it.
Simmons, cops are normal until you mix them with Eric. Instant crazy. Which one? Us or them?
I think them. A lot of sirens. Most of them are ambulances, though. They're getting their bed for the night. I don't know. I don't know what the deal is.
Oh, it's just rush hour, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Oh, yep, another ambulance right there. See, I knew it.
Maybe it's a ambulance going to a butthurt cop.
This dumbass behind me is right in their way. No, guess not. But they rushed across the street to be stuck in the middle of the street.
Idiots.
Yeah, they didn't look before they...
Served the servants. 1944 says they killed my dog. Ignorant pleb says I missed the Robert Chase show. And you would be unanimous in that. Oh, that's funny shit.
Oh, man. I'm sure Robert can get on there and do a show for you if you miss him. We can definitely get him on to a show for you.
Not mine.
His own. The Robert Chase show.
He should make his own show.
As he should. The man has knowledge. So I know there's people
not now, maybe later's in here.
There will be people that listen to him.
So Chris Marcus says afraid to empty a magazine of bullets into the back of a law-abiding victim. Yeah. We have this little issue going on in Aurora right now, where it might have even been the same day that woman was killed in her bedroom down there in Houston, Texas.
Yeah.
Aurora also shot a guy through the window.
Oh yeah. That was just in the news yesterday.
The police chief published a public video of that.
Yeah, I saw
the body camera footage that he released is clearly edited. It's obviously edited.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I
with the gun.
It certainly is not.
He certainly wasn't pointing at him.
And then the chief also stated in his public statement that they had a recorded interview with the woman that lives there the night that it happened. Yeah. And he says that recorded interview says that she told the police that he said there that she told the police that he said they're out there, and they went and got his gun.
Big section of that. For him to have said that, he's going to come back to the window. There's no way there was enough time for all that.
He was aware that somebody was out there, and that it was more than one person.
Yes, but it was really dark.
But
you saw that body cam footage? Theirs picks up pretty good too, like our phones do for the one you see in the dark.
And he and his lawyer posted pictures of what it looks like to be in the house looking out those windows at night.
Yeah.
And they have the lights on inside.
Yes.
And those windows are mirrors. You can't really see through them.
You would not be able to see to identify.
To get right on top of it. Yeah. So no, he did not know that they were cops until after they called 911.
Anybody or everybody knows how bad it is looking out of a lighted room out to the window to a dark outside. You ain't gonna see and identify somebody when it's that dark out there. There ain't no way.
And much as with the auto case, they already had their weapons drawn as they were approaching the building.
Yeah.
And in Otto's case, I have no doubt that those officers had already brandished and focused and aimed those weapons in Otto's direction before they even started giving him commands.
Probably did so, yeah.
But the grand jury indictment, which has a number of very, very disturbing components, but in that they say that Otto placed the children in imminent danger, shining a light at officers
that didn't identify themselves as officers.
Right, and by refusing to obey their commands.
But the man walked to him with his hands in the air.
That's right. I think that any reasonable parent would ask these kind of questions before separating himself from his children.
Yeah. Who are you?
He complied. He just needed to have a little bit more nudging. That's all.
Who are you is a reasonable question. When they can't identify themselves as to who they are, that can become an issue. It could be anybody out there.
News Now 702 says public official observer has been arrested. Is he in custody? Is he out of the hospital? Is he in jail? Is he bondable? His charge is ostensibly making a false statement to a police officer.
What are you?
As interference. I'd really like to see the video. I'd like to know what happened with that. I may end my stream just to go watch that video now. Neil Bond, I believe if cops are lovely people who on their time off, I believe all cops are lovely people who on their time off volunteer at animal shelters and nurse orphan lambs and rescue fluffy bunnies and when not shooting or beating innocent people. You know, I need to make sure that was sarcasm and not truth, because if you really believe that, I truly have to ban you from my channel, and I'm going to have to put in a good word with my friends at YouTube to ban you from the entire internet. Can we do that? I know that they can do that in Leon Valley. They can ban a person from the entire internet.
Yeah. That ain't the only place that gets people banned.
No shit, huh?
So... Isn't Bear County, didn't they do that to somebody we know down there? Banned them from the internet?
Who got banned from the internet in Bear County? I know that Dustin Kavanaugh's been banned from the internet in Hagerstown, Maryland. He's been banned from practically all of life.
Padilla is being banned from, well, I don't know if he's being banned from the internet, but he is banned from YouTube. Gonna be banned.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Yeah.
What did I say?
You said Leon Valley.
Well, yeah.
But that was a plea agreement with Bear County, I think. Because I don't think he was in
I thought it was
Leon
like
Valley that he had to go to court for. But it might be
he didn't.
Charges from, I don't know.
Well, I truly hope that somebody murders Chief Salvaggio.
Maybe he'll do it to himself after all these lawsuits hits and he loses his job.
He's such an arrogant fuck.
Lose his house.
And I don't believe that he has any value to life whatsoever. I do classify Chief Salvagina as
the citizens of Leon Valley are
not worthy of living
this and are not going to put up with it any longer.
Do you think so?
Well, that's what they were saying down there. You know, when he did his live stream the other night, Justin did his live stream the other night. He was saying people are starting to organize and realize that he does not fit down there.
I think Lehigh Valley only has like 30,000 people.
Yeah.
That's definitely something we could send direct mailers to.
Well, I haven't asked Justin about that because I think Texas banned the red light cameras, and they were so proud of the red light cameras that they just put in. So it costs the city a lot of money to put these red light cameras in, and Texas now has banned them, I believe. So now what are they going to do for red? They have to actually go out there and work and give tickets?
No.
I think so.
No, you can't expect them to work. It's inhumane. I
guess they can put bogus charges on people. They don't even have to see them doing a crime.
So there's the Walgreens up here on the left.
Yeah.
I need to stop. I'm out of Santa.
Yeah. Yeah, we already figured out this Walmart.
Tim F. Oh, you need me in Florida. Yeah, well, I don't know. I think that Florida would do the whole Maguire on my ass.
Yeah. Well, I think Ian's problem is he didn't fight back enough. He let them put all them on him until they.
I need HM in Oklahoma. HM.
It's recalled. Zantac is recalled. Is that why
What?
it wasn't on the shelves?
Was it really?
That's what somebody just said.
Oh, because the other day they didn't have any.
Yeah.
Fuck
was
that
none.
shit. I need it. No, there wasn't any.
Yeah. All right. What's an alternative for them?
God damn it! It was working really well for me too.
They might have. Well, it depends on what it was recalled for too.
Yeah, maybe
And
the
maybe they got new
design
ones out.
itself wasn't recalled. Hopefully not,
Yeah.
because it works really well for me.
Baking soda. Well, yeah.
No, baking soda give me the shit.
Well,
Gotta take a
they
lot
get
of
rid
fucking
of the
baking
acid.
soda. Yeah.
They get rid of the acid, but yeah. What's the other choice? Prilosec?
Prilosec is
something like
the
that.
one you have to take regularly.
Yeah.
It's a long term.
Right. Tums. No, that Tums is weak.
It doesn't work very good for me.
Yeah, Tums is kind of weak. Baking soda works for heartburn. Yeah, it probably does.
So what's HM? It says I need HM in Oklahoma.
HM? Oh, she's kind of cute. Nexium? Somebody's saying get Nexium.
Well, hopefully they have Zantac.
Yeah. Nexium.
Ranitidine and a bottle of Pepto.
Pepto?
Yeah.
Pepto works too sometimes.
Sometimes I'll get that Mylanta.
Yeah. It's here.
I think it's right here.
Is it here or the next one?
That used to be a Walgreens.
Yeah, it ain't no more. What?
No,
What the hell? That's a BPL plasma, but that was a Walgreens.
it's absolutely Walgreens architecture.
Yeah, it is. I'm tired of my wheels squeaking though.
God, that sun is intense today.
It is. All right, where is there another Walgreens? Is the question.
What's happening? We're just heading home. We got the camera going because we've already used up all of our notifications. And so if something happened, then
Yeah,
we record it. But
we
otherwise,
figured
just boring chat.
we figure that we'd see some more cops out here anyway. There usually is some out here. All right, where's there another Walgreens?
I don't know. That's the only one I knew of, and it obviously hasn't been a Walgreens for a long time, so that tells you how much I knew.
Yeah. Well, I'll look it up real quick. Walgreens near me. Okay, 1 mile.
I could get it at Wally World if I had to too, but see, other than that, there's really not anything happening today.
51 west. It's behind us. That's where we were.
Yeah.
Alright, let's do a different one. Lakewood.
I thought there was supposed to be a Walgreens on every corner. Oh, I know where it is. It's a few blocks up. It's up by Kipling.
Heavier traffic than
Dino's.
usual. Oh, this one's saying it's clear down on South Car and Alameda.
Yogurt, lots of water, yeah. Who do you think would be in charge of putting up no trespass state property signs on a public easement? Much like the ones in Otto's arrest. The ones in Otto's arrest.
What? There wasn't no signs.
I don't recall seeing signs in Otto's arrest.
Yeah, there wasn't no signs.
Tons of ice water, yeah, I know.
Jim Beam. He doesn't drink, guys. Tums Liquid.
Jason Gaudet says, if you see
Department of
Janet later, would you please let
yeah.
her know that shit is fucked up and stuff? Will you help me remember that?
Shit is fucked up and stuff?
Jason wants to make sure that Janet knows that shit is fucked up and stuff.
Janet, I think, was in the stream. I don't know for sure, though. But I bet you she knew that.
You think she did?
I bet you she knows it. Is it
Well,
on the
we
right
should
or
make
left?
sure
Right or left?
it's going to be on that side.
Oh, okay.
And you might have to hit it from behind. I don't know if you can turn across that
We'll
location.
find it. Yeah, we'll find it. Find it and into tequila. Oh man, tequila would just tear up his stomach, man.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
but
fuck
you
that.
guys-
No.
They're saying Jim Beam, and it's like, no, I don't think that. Oh, wait, what? You got here. Doesn't look like anything important though.
Really didn't hit it.
Yeah, it's a tow truck loading up a car, so I think it was an accident. Was all.
Water causes heartburn, does it really?
That sounds weird.
Well, if they're recalling the ranitidine, I'm going to have to look for other options. So
Nexium. Yeah.
that's what somebody's saying it here too, right?
Well, he'll get in there and he'll find something, I'm sure.
Right and wrong, she's saying that.
There's quality on his helm.
Yeah, that is an interesting squeal you got going on there.
Yeah, well, I put, I think, ceramic pads on the back, and that might be why it's squealing so much. It's the ceramic pads, and I should have put the metallic pads on. I'm guessing that's what it is, because they get glazed and then they make that noise. Alright, we're at the Safeway.
It's just past Kipling.
Just past Kipling, okay. Versus King Supers, too.
It's closer to King Supers.
Yeah. At least the sun is down enough.
So I'm out of blackout material, and the last couple times I've gone to Walmart, they haven't had any.
Yeah, I know. I told you we should have went to the other one, and you didn't want to go. You're like, oh, let's get some next time. And next time comes and they still don't have some.
I need to make another fully three-dimensional sign, and there's so much work.
Yeah. It's going to be another flip-up one.
The hinge takes a lot of abuse.
Yeah. Well, the question is that's what it's going to be, though. Another flip-up one.
I've animated other parts of the sign before.
Maybe we should do the hydraulic stuff or something like that, where it just pops up. How about that one? We could probably come up with something like that.
Oh, so, yeah, I don't know if you can turn into that or not,
I'm looking for it.
but I know that you can turn in from there, but I think you already missed it.
I can see the sign. Yeah, I'll just get turned around. But, well, that might take a little bit much, because then you'd have to have a battery or something to do it. But if you use like a window regulator type thing, pop-up finger, the push of a button.
No, I don't think their window regulator is going to be sturdy enough.
Oh, that wouldn't be the issue. The issue would be the battery to run it.
Yeah, you just make John a run in a hamster cage and generate the electricity. You'll be all right.
Oh, man.
Oh, I'm definitely ready for my nap.
Is everybody buffering? I hope you guys are not buffering. Is anybody not buffering? That's the question.
Hello, Dan R. Not now, maybe later. Yeshua
Okay,
return.
you're not buffering? Okay.
Johnny 30805. It says that most people get heartburn because they eat too close to bedtime or are eating shitty and shit their body doesn't like. Probably both in my case.
Well, you
There's
got
not much
heartburn
hope for
now
me.
and you ate good food, didn't you?
Yeah, I mean, I'm having.
Well, I don't know.
heartburn
You
right
had
now.
the squid. I don't know if that qualifies as food.
I did not like their meat.
Yeah.
Their sausage,
That'll do it. The sausage will definitely give you
I
the
didn't like their
heartburn.
coleslaw and I didn't like their beans either.
Wow. Looks like you can get into it from here, maybe.
It's pretty rare that I have something that I don't like.
Yeah. Yeah, they got an entrance here. Lucky for you.
Well, here's hoping that nothing interesting happens after I end this live stream.
Well, I'm going to stay live. I'm going to stay out here live with the guys and talk with them.
Alrighty. I'm going to
So-
terminate my live stream.
I'm going to point them towards the traffic, though, at least. So they have something to watch besides the wall. Right?
Maybe they can spot how many license plates go past here from a different state.
Probably not, but, you know. Too much sugar and you get acidosis.
Oh, yeah. That's probably exactly what happened. Hello,
This-
Mary Jo Lawyers, Richard F.
Oh, and
Bouncer
so-
Slabs,
don't ask me,
a
says-
Spike Love.
This is like watching
Kelly
Minnesota
T.
Guardian and Jason in 20 years' time.
That's pretty sad.
Yeah, it
That's
is.
pretty sad. So I'm going to make it like not so bad and end the stream. See you guys.
Well, that was my stream. They didn't say that on yours. I'm going to stay live with you guys. We're just hang out. That's why they give antibiotics to cattle to keep them live until market. Yeah.
Right.
Yep. They do that to chickens.
Did you hear about that lady in...
How you doing, according to Jennifer?
Okay, Jennifer. Did you hear about that lady in Loveland that they just settled for $50,000 with her?
I didn't.
She was playing frisbee in her backyard with her husband, topless, and an offended neighbor called the police on her,
Really?
and they charged her with the crime. They have dismissed the charges and have agreed to pay her $50,000 pursuant to the Free the Nipple.
Oh, yeah, I heard about
Yeah,
that.
and
that
the
part.
lawyer that did the Free the Nipple case is the same lawyer representing this woman, and that would be David Lane.
So, hey, one question there, though. Did they turn around and have the guy that reported the supposed crime charged with as a peeping Tom? Since they were in their backyard and it was probably fenced.
That's a good question. I don't know.
Yeah,
That's pretty
that'd be a really good question. Yeah. Topless frisbee is the best way. I agree, Spike Love. How you doing, Richard F? Yeah, David Lane is the bomb. He's the best, man. He's one of the best lawyers in the country for your rights. Tell Eric to stop hogging viewers. I don't even know how many viewers he had. Where's Otto's truck? I don't know the answer to that one either. I'm assuming it's in Texas because they drove to Texas, but I'm not sure. Maybe it's in Oklahoma. How do you play frisbee with the top on? Hey, that's a good question. Otto's truck is behind my boat. Well, at least it ain't in front of your boat and he's driving down the road with it. How you doing, Dilly Pickles? That's starting to pick up on the speed on the chat there. Not now, maybe later has a new channel. I wasn't aware of that. I'm getting behind on the times, trying to keep up with our own stuff. So it's hard to keep up with everybody else's streams and channels all the time. So I was not aware that Not Now Maybe Later has a new channel. What happened to his old one? Did they take it down or something? You want to be a neighbor? I'll bet you do, Danny. I bet you everybody would love that. Well, I guess it depends on what the neighbors look like, but where's Not Now Maybe Later? I don't know. Oh, he's in a timeout? Oh yeah, I did remember something about that. One of the nudity things. You're right, I did see that. I went to watch one of his videos that got posted and saw that it was taken down for the nudity. And I have no idea whose nudity it was. But if it was Not Now Maybe Later and he was shirtless, I don't know what the problem was. Was he shirtless or something? A pair of tatas. Were they his? A random flasher girl? Really? Wow. Somebody flashed him and he got hit with the nudity, huh? He was at a club. Oh. Yeah. Well, that'd be interesting. Never happens to you? Oh, it's happened to me. I was at a bar once playing pool. Some cute young woman walked up to me and lifted up her shirt right in front of me. I think she was trying to distract me because I think I was playing her boyfriend and I was kicking his ass on the pool table. That hasn't happened in many years though, guys. I'm a lot older now. She had a mustache. Oh, man. And yeah, we were playing for money on the pool table. Nope, the distraction did not work. I finished the game and took his money. Yeah, we're all older now. You seen a boob once? You go to parties and it's rare, huh? Man, I need to hang out with you, Spike Love. I haven't seen any in a while. They'll be going, who's the grandpa in the corner? With the camera. Oh, man. So, at least Otto's still a free man. Oh, Bao's just looking for some of that Cambodian breast milk, right? Is that supposed to be the immigrant Cambodian? Ask Eric, where is Otto's truck? Okay, AK Twin Mommy. It's good having you in here, though. Okay, Brian. Oh, man. I should be making a backup channel as well, so that I have a backup channel in case anything happens. How you doing, News Now, Cleveland? So I know we're not going to be live streaming too much longer. Doesn't look like a whole lot of police action out here today, which is a good thing, but it'll pick up tonight. I got to figure out when we're going up to Federal Heights. Am I still doing the stringer? I did a stringer earlier today. How many cameras do I use? Mainly this one as a camera, and my phone. I don't use my other phone for recording much because it's not that high of quality. So I use my S10e. Yeah, so did I, Eggy. Ghost writing and stuff. We'll see. Did the raid sell? Yes, the ATF one did sell. And I did an earlier one. There was an accident at 13th and LaPan between a scooter and what was it? Scooter and a truck. And I did the recording on that, and I was gonna go live, except the scene cleared up rapidly from that point. Yeah, it was truck versus a scooter crash. So I did that one earlier. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the truck won. But we'll see what the...
Damn it.
If anybody... What, you couldn't find anything good?
They took it off the market.
They took it off the market.
It causes cancer.
It causes cancer. Oh, man. Oh, you're pulling on my cord.
Oh, sorry. Yep.
All right. So they didn't kill enough rats.
They didn't kill enough rats
to test it with first.
So I'm gonna do the
oh, okay.
nasty shit instead.
The nasty stuff. What about the Nexium? Didn't you see if they had that?
Oh, I gotta research that and figure out if that's what I want to do. I know this will work.
Oh, okay. All right, guys. Yep, they took it off the market. So no more stuff that works on them. Yep, you were right, Brian. You're right, that charging does take a long time on that thing.
Yeah, it does.
Why the hell does it take so long, I wonder? Even on a fast charger. Hey, what's a little cancer? Yeah.
Not the little cancers you have to worry about.
When you got a big tummy ache, a little cancer ain't gonna hurt you, right?
Yeah.
It's amazing how many drugs they put on the market without fully testing.
Well, you really can't fully test them.
Well, what in the hell do they got in it that can cause cancer, though? You know what I mean?
Well, if you live in California, everything causes cancer.
That's true. Everything has a warning for California. You can go buy a phone mount, and it's going to tell you can cause cancer because of plastics. You can buy a phone, and it's going to cause you cancer because of the emissions from it. You can go buy your car, and it'll cause you cancer because of all the gas emissions from your new vehicle. Right?
How you doing, man?
That'd be a lot better if stuff has for people to buy booze for them.
They do all the time, don't they?
Had one offered me $20 to go buy him a fucking gallon. I was like, dude.
Yeah, no, not worth my time. Yeah.
Not worth, that's not even covering my bond.
Yeah. Stay dry.
I'll try.
Is that one you know?
Oh.
Mm.
Nope.
I don't think you need that down anymore. Electric cars will cause cancer due to the increased need for nuclear power.
So,
Cops cause death. Okay.
rank the following sources of power in order from least cost of human life per kilowatt hour produced to most cost of human cost of life.
That's already caused?
No, so I'm gonna give you a form of power production, and you're gonna rank these 4 forms of power production according to the most deadly per kilowatt hour produced.
Are you gonna now? Is this over? That's already happened.
We already know we already know.
Oh, that's already happened then. Okay.
So you can produce power with coal. You can produce power with natural gas.
Right.
You can produce power with hydroelectric.
Right.
And you can produce power with nuclear.
Right.
Of those 4, which is the least cost of human life per kilowatt hour produced?
I am gonna say nuclear.
Absolutely, by a very long shot, nuclear. What's
We have
the next?
not had a meltdown here in the United States. But,
Well, no,
there
3
has
Mile
been
Island
some.
did have a meltdown. It was a fuel
Well,
element failure.
yeah, but I don't think it actually killed anybody for it.
No, the release of fission fragments in the environment was negligible.
Yeah.
What's the second?
Hydroelectric.
Absolutely not.
Ooh, interesting. Of course, between natural gas and coal, natural gas can be drilled, so that would be fairly safe, but you got a chance of explosion.
Natural gas is a lot safer than coal.
But yeah, I was gonna say it depends on if you're taking into account them getting the coal,
Right.
because coal mining is very dangerous.
Coal mining is very dangerous. Coal is number 3
Yeah.
for safety, so it's the second deadliest of the 4 sources, and that leaves 1. By far, hydroelectric power is the most deadly form of power production we have.
How is that even possible? What are they doing? Swimming in the rivers or
Well,
what?
yeah, that's exactly what happens. The dam breaks and it floods the community downstream.
Oh.
It's killed thousands of people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, so believe it or not, for the kilowatt hours produced, hydroelectric is the deadliest.
Yeah, I didn't take that into account.
Yeah. If you live within 1 mile of a nuclear power plant, you can expect your ambient background radioactivity levels to go up approximately 1 millirem
Per year?
Mm-hmm.
Which
If
ain't
you
much,
live
really.
within the same distance of a coal power plant, you can expect background radiation levels to go up 50 millirem.
Yeah, but you also have to take into other accounts like coal dust and everything else that causes problems.
The coal exhaust is radioactive.
That I
More
can believe.
radioactive than the output of the
has
nuclear power plant.
Everything has a radioactive signature, if I remember right.
Well, not everything. Not all elements are
Well, that's true, but I guess
likely
it
to
just
decay
depends.
within our lifespan.
Anyways, we're gonna end the stream because we're gonna start buffering here any moment, I'm sure. And Eric's got to get out here.
And I got to get out here.
On this end. You
All
worked
right.
in coal mines? Oh, sorry to hear that.
Not for long.
Mary Jo Sawyer.
Oh yeah.
Mary Jo Sawyer's worked in a coal mine.
My uncle is the logistics officer for the Thunder Basin Mine,
Yeah.
Wyoming. He says that they're already accessing coal they never thought they could get to, and there's basically none left. So enjoy it while we got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want me to carry that in for you?
I got it. See you inside.
Okay, guys, I'm going to end it. And I'm going to park and go in for a few minutes. So we'll talk to you later. Thank you guys for joining.